Morning. How you all doing? Welcome back to Impact Wrestling 1980. So, well, it's evening for you guys when you watch this. It's morning for me. It's 10:44. We're fully enjoying Hammer and Sale at the moment. That's kind of gives you a date of when we're doing this. You guys will be watching this on the Thursday, the 24th. As you can see, we've got a huge main event for Explosion tonight. But I'm gonna show you all this now because I've had a massive clear up on my videos. As you can see, my archives is empty, but these will all go into there eventually. So that will once it's edited and uploaded. They then, once they've been on there for a while, they will get put into this archives, which is on a dongle until the dongle gets full, and then they'll get cleared out. But yeah, as you know, WWE Weekly's been cancelled, but as you can see, everything's been uploaded more or less now. I think we're just waiting for one item, which is that one to kind of render. But apart from that, everything's going well. I think we've done alright. We're just waiting for this one. The WCW you would have watched on Tuesday to edit, and then we'll be away with the fairies. But I thought, before then, why don't we start with our Impact Wrestling Weekly? Of course, we're continuing our fray from the Epic Studios in Norwich, Norfolk. And that means every single member of the Knight family is here tonight. Charles Crawley's backstage, though, and he's got Psycho Clown, Crazy Steve, Lion Kid, and Tigre Uno, as promised, with him. Oh, yes. This is one of the things... Tigre Uno struggled due to language barrier problems. That's fine. When I brought Charles Crawley in, this is what I saw him doing. His character and everything is amazing. If you don't know who Charles Crawley is, Google him, YouTube him. How he's even got a Facebook page. He's amazing. And I do know for a fact I've mentioned that he's coming to Impact Wrestling on his actual Facebook page. Hello, and welcome to the greatest show. This is Charles Crawley's Circus. You see, I promised you some clowns. I got two in Crazy Steve and Psycho Clown. And I promised you a tiger. I got Tigre, And, of course, Lion Kid. Now we're going to go out there to destroy the Knight family in their hometown of Norwich and make an explosion. This is why we are the best. So welcome to my show. We are Charles Crawley Circus. 25E. I don't know why I didn't put the actual full name. Hello, thank you. In about that Super Wrestling, a little heat, Charles Crawley Circus, Crazy Steve, Psycho Clown, Tigre Uno, Lion Kid, and Charles Crawley defeated PJ Knight, Ricky Knight, Rory Knight, Zack Knight, and Ricky Knight Jr. and Ricky Knight. In 7:39, when Psycho Clown defeated Ricky Knight by pinfall with a flip pile driver. Ricky Knight improving in Rumble, Rory Knight improving in Rumble. Let's have a look. Charles Crawley 29, Lion Kid 32, Tigre Uno 38, Psycho Clown 35. Crazy Steve 35, Ricky Knight 24, Zack Knight 36, Rory Knight 41, Ricky Knight 31, and PJ Knight 28. Rory Knight in Rumble. So this is going to become a group within Impact Wrestling. I'm going to be hiring all four of these guys, and of course Ricky Knight, but he'll be a manager. A strained abdominal muscle, great. A 37D minus for opening match. Thank you, Tommy Dreamer. That was great to see those guys all going at it. In a decent match, the Lucha Brothers defeated D&D in 8:22, and Pentagon Jr. defeated Sienna Donnelly by pinfall the Pentagon Driver. Sierra Donnelly 33, Danny Duggan 33, Ray Phoenix 57, Pentagon Jr. 67. No work movements. After the match, the Young Bucks turn up and just beat them up. Hype for Bound for Glory. In a Barrett Super Wrestling, a little heat, Killer Cross defeated Dalton Castle in 4:26 by pinfall. Cross 31, Castle 38, no work points for not 16 minus. Not too bad, not too shabby. I think because of so much was going on, the computer's going to be a bit slow. In a terrible match, Jimmy Starr, Brad O'Brien, Cade Noir, and Jaden Scott defeated Flip Gordon, Matt Walters, Joe Fix, and Brad Slayer in 5:13 when Brad O'Brien defeated Joe Fix by pinfall. Brad Slayer 31, Joe Fix 29, Matt Walters 29, Flip Gordon 40, Jaden Scott 28, K&R 26, Brad O'Brien 31, and Jimmy Starr 29. No equipment. Some of these will not be around for long. Or they might be. I think definitely, Jaden Scar's gonna probably have to be released. Kano are staying, Brad O'Brien. I don't know. We might keep him around because I like having a lot of British guys. And your main event of the night is AJ Styles versus CM Punk. In an exceptional match, AJ Styles defeated CM Punk in 25-14 by pinfall with the Styles Clash. CM Punk 73, AJ Styles 74, CM Punk in performance at 62C. That's how we end Explosion tonight with 58C minus. I'll see you guys for the main bulk of this episode, of course, it's Impact Wrestling. We'll see you for that in a couple of ticks. Once again, we are sold out at Epic Studios. I'm going to get my words correct in a minute. Epic Studios is sold out once again tonight for our Impact Wrestling. We've got one more TV taping from Epic Studios before Bound for Glory, and those both will happen next week. What we'll also have next week is, of course, Explosion. And then we'll be heading back to the United States of America. And we'll be going back to a full-time live TV taping, so we'll be at a different venue every week, starting off as of next week. In a terrible pre-show match, Charles Crawley Circus. I'm not going to go through the list, you can see who they are. Defeat Jimmy, PJ, Ricky, Brad O'Brien and K Noir. In 751, Charles Crawley defeat Jimmy Star by pinfall. Right, let's have a look who did well in this. Of course, none of these are going to get away, but we're going to have a look and see who did all right in here. Charles Crawley, 31. Kid, 27. Psycho Crazy. Psycho Clown, 32. Crazy Steve, 35. T Grainer, 36. K Noir, 27. Brad O'Brien is staying. K Noir staying. Ricky Knight Jr., 29. PJ Knight, 27. Jimmy Star, 28. I can't get rid of them. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just accept that we're going to have a load of British guys that nobody hardly knows running about the company. No, I will be releasing a few, but Brad O'Brien, sugar. I'll just put coffee on the mount tracker pad. Figuring out. But yeah, just put it this way. PJ Knight and Ricky Knight Jr. will both be sticking around. Brad O'Brien and K Noir. Jimmy Star will probably be released. I hate to say it. I love James. I love his company Falling Star, but I'm not being horrible. I don't really have any plans for him. Ugh. But I don't want to get rid of him either because I've seen him wrestle. They'll probably stick around. Let's put it that way. In a push about subpar wrestling, a little heat. Scarlett Bordeaux, Rosemary, Madison Rain, Jordan Grace, and Brooke Adams defeated Awesome Kong, Bea Priestley, Havoc, Ohio, Kira Hogan, the Undead Maid of Honor, 739, and Scarlett defeated Havoc, Ohio by pinfall the Diving Crossbody. Of course, I didn't get rid of Lex Luger still. I need to release him from WCW, so... I say I'm going to get rid of someone. I never bloody do it, do I? Let's be honest. Brooke Adams, 31. Jordan Grace, 28. Madison Rain, 41. Rosemary, 34. Scarlett Bordeaux, 23. The Undead Maid of Honor, 29. Kira Hogan, 32. Havoc, Ohio, 37. Bea Priestley, 31. Awesome Kong, 42. Brooke Adams in performance. So I have got a plan for... Brad Slayer. I've got a few planned for him. I just need to hire a former tag partner of his from WAW, who currently works for AEW, and then that will be built up over Explosion. I know that it's not going to work out for me, but that's the case. I will be getting rid of a few wrestlers after the show. In a push about decent wrestling, but I'm a cheat D&D and the Young Bucks to read the Gorillas of Destiny in the North in 8-11, when Matt Jackson defeated Josh Alexander by pinfall super kick. Matt Jackson 63, Nick Jackson 63, Matt Jackson 61, Sierra Donnelly 33, Danny Duggan 34, Josh Alexander 34, Ethan Page 36, Tonga Lua 31, and Tama Tonga 36. You see, I can't be angry with these two not doing a good match because Tama Tonga and Tonga Lua, the Gorillas of Destiny from New Japan, are doing the same rating as these two teams. So, you know, I'm not going to complain. Nick Jackson in performance, Tama Tonga in technical and performance, well done, 48D+. I don't really care, to be honest, about ratings. The idea of this company is to be awesome. In a poor pre-show match, Willie Mack, Jaden Scar, Matt Waters, Joe Fix, and Brad Slayer defeated Snare, Killer Cross, Michael Algan, Bandido, and Mighty Skull in 750 when Willie Mack defeated Snare by the Chocolate Thunder. I've got plans for Brad Slayer, I've got plans for Joe Fix, Matt Waters I have got plans for. Jaden Scar, I haven't got anything for. Brad Slayer 32, Joe Fix 32, Matt Waters 33, Jaden Scar 29, Willie Mack 38, Mighty Skull 51, Bandido 52, Michael Allen 46, Killer Cross 33, and Snare 30. You see, I know that their ratings are going to drop once we get to America, but for now they're alright. And I think if we are doing these shows in England and we're putting them on Explosion and stuff, they're going to be fine. Especially a rating of 33 from Matt Waters. That is better than what I thought Matt Waters would do in this game. He is an amazing wrestler. A strained Trazapaz in this match. Benny got some backstage heat. Oh, okay. In above, I had subpar wrestling, a little heat. Tin and Dash will defeat Sue Young in 8:25 by pinfall the Mitsuki Driver. Su Young 29, Dylan Dashwood 42, no work points for AD minus. I've got plans. Let's just go with that. And a big round, decent wrestling with a cheap pack. PD Williams, Dalton Castle, followed by David Starr. Defeat Johnny Impact, Matt Sydal, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr. and Ricky Knight. In 7:46 when David Starr defeated Matt Sydal by pinfall the product placement. Ricky Knight was really in House and ring performance. David Starr 34, followed by 33, Dalton Castle 36, PD Williams 39, Pack 64, Ricky Knight 24, Zack Sabre Jr. 63, Will Ospreay 61, Matt Sydal 52 and Johnny Impact 66. Pack improving performance. Where's your bus pass? Where's your bus pass? I'll probably get shot later if he watches this. One of the transfer channel Ricky Knight. We open up the show with 39D minus. Ouch. Over you backstage. So tonight, OVE will be locked inside the steel cage. Briscoes, Jeff and Magnus. You think this is going to be fun? Look at OVV. We have killed the end off the NWA, and now we will kill you off. You see why? Because I don't want to be in the UK for another 2 weeks. If I kill you off tonight, then I can leave and go home. Thumbs up, thumbs down. 39D minus, not the best open angle. I'm sure the show will get better as the night goes on. In the Bad Subpar Wrestling, a little heat, the Rascals, Trey, Rance and Dez defeat Drago, Moose and Vilman in 7:52 and Dez defeat Vilman by pinfall final flash. Dez 46, Rance 40, Trey 32, Vilman 30, Moose 38, Drago 31. No work improvements, 39D minus. In a decent match, the Lucha Brothers defeat LAX in 8:17 and Pentagon Jr. defeat Santana by pinfall the Pentagon Driver. Santana 34, Ortiz 35, Ray Phoenix 57, Pentagon Jr. 65. No work improvements, but not a bad match with a 54C minus. After the match, this angle does good, 56C minus for this. Matt and Nick Jackson come out, and they come out with 2 ladders. You see, this is the ladder we'll have to climb in 2 weeks on Sunday. You see, at Bound for Glory, it's going to be the last Bucks versus Lucha Bros match, and it goes, you see, both tag titles will be on the line, and we'll climb the ladder to bring back both belts to AEW. 36C minus. Of course, I'm going to mention AEW. You're working with them, for God's sakes. The poor match, Ricochet, Tetsuya Naito, Ace Austin, Brian Pillman Jr. and MJF defeated TJP, Rich Swann, Kenta, Flip Gordon, and Adam Page in 8:10 when Tetsuya Naito defeated TJP by pin the Stardust. Adam Page 31, Flip Gordon 47, Kenta 56, Rich Swann 51, TJP 46, MJF 33, Brian Pillman 27, Ace Austin 27, Tetsuya Naito 50 and Rick Raju 31. Kenta in performance, Tetsuya Naito in technical, TJ Perkins in performance and MJF in performance. You see, this is where I'm having the problem. Do I get rid of British guys or do I get rid of... I'm not getting rid of Brian Pillman, but, you know, Rick Raju and fucking Ace Austin have been shit. So, you know, they could see themselves on the firing line. Will, we have just seen it again. He lost he lost in that match. The All Mix is coming. Now, people, you all think I'm going to lose the X Division title at Bound for Glory? You're wrong. I'll be the winner, and it's going to be beautiful. And then we go to Dave Bautista with Melissa Santos 73 minus. Look, Melissa, I've had it with Cage thinking he rules this place. Just look, just because you come back and brought your friend means nothing. When we go back, when we go to Lock Horns at Bound for Glory, I'm going to leave. It will be me leaving with all the W's. I don't know why I put all the gold, because there's no gold on the line. Have we even booked that match? No, that match hasn't been booked. So I'll be leaving with all the glory, is what I was meant to put, and I don't know why I put gold. Gold always comes to mind when I put all something, it always comes to mind. So yeah, Dave Bautista versus Christian Cage. It's kind of obvious it's going to happen at BFG, and I don't know why it hasn't been booked. And now it has been booked. Good. So I'm going to be me leaving with all the glory. 73B minus, ignore the word gold. I don't know where the word gold came from. In about Subpar Wrestling and a little heat, the Deaners defeat the Hooligans in 8:04 when Cody Deaner defeats Zack Knight by pinfall the Mullet Butts. Drake Deaner 30, Cody Deaner 29, Zack Knight 35, Rory Knight 45, Drake Deaner and Flying. The Knights are going to be sticking around. I've already said that I'm going to be doing a Knight Dynasty heel stable, so that's kind of already been planned. Johnny's in backstage and he's talking about Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal! People might not know the history from FWE all the way to Impact with loads of stops in between. You see, at Bound for Glory, it's going to be me and you, and this time I'm going to win. I will not lay down. I have Impact in my name, and that means I'm top dog, and I need to prove it. If you never watched Family Wrestling Entertainment, it was around. Him and Jay Lethal had a few matches in there. Some good ones, actually. I do remember them. They were some of the best matches. I don't know why that company went bankrupt. In a decent match, Peter Black defeated Adam Cole in 8:25 by pinfall with the Black Diamond. Peter Black 47, Adam Cole 62. No work Prince 57 C minus. The match he had this past week to go up against the first NXT went up against AEW with Matt Riddle was amazing. And then Finn Balor turned up, and then at the end Tommaso Ciampa turned up. So he's having people come after his title from all sides. Tessa Blanchard, not the best angle, but we got to do it. I am one of the best knockouts in this company. You see, Tara, this is a war you're not going to win. All you've done is moaned because you're not getting your own way anymore. You see, Impact don't need you and yourself, need you. You're just a selfish bitch, and at Bound for Glory, I'm going to put you in your place once and for all. Ouch! Flipping out, Tessa. Yeah, no, Tessa's really going into it, which is a cage match as well. 59C. Nick Nemeth is backstage. This is the crap I have to put up with. AJ comes back and he's the unsung hero. Yes, he was here for years. Then he left for Japan and then went to WWE. Then he comes back and you like, yes, we love AJ. This is bullshit. Bullshit that Impact's put in the way of us. And it's not going to end until I defeat him at BFG. The angle didn't get written properly because I kind of stopped and I forgot what I was meant to be doing with it because the Fiend turned up and on Hell in the Cell. So, yeah, sod this. In above that, Pro Wrestling Little Heat, Ty Valkyrie, Michelle Morgan, Sienna, and Tyler Hendricks defeated Alley Cat, April Brooks, Beth Phoenix, and Tessa Blanchard in 8:25, and Ty Valkyrie defeated Tessa Blanchard by pinfall while using the ropes for leverage as I wanted it. Tessa 29, Beth Phoenix 34, April Brooks 55, Alley Cat 21, Tyler Hendricks 23, Sienna 31, Michelle Morgan 28, Ty Valkyrie 33, Beth Phoenix and Flying in Performance 38 minus. And this is what I mean, you know, some of these men I've hired from the UK are better than the women's division. But as I said, I need to build the women's division up a bit more. In a exceptional match, CM Punk defeated John Moxley in 8:03 by pinfall the Shining Wizard. John Moxley 70, CM Punk 76, Noah Career 60 plus, not bad. After the match, Jericho attacks him and beats him down. He picks him up and throws him into the corner post. Then Jericho goes under the ring and pulls a bottle of alcohol and pulls it over Punk. Security come out and pull them apart at that point. 70C plus. The show's getting better. In a battle of fantasy, in good wrestling, El Generico, Dave Bautista, and AJ Styles defeat Jericho, Cage, and Nick Nemeth. In 8:29, when El Generico defeated Nick Nemeth by pinfall the Brainbuster. Adam Coolan did some good work at ringside. Styles 72, Dave Bautista 53, El Generico 68, Nick Nemeth 58, Christian Cage 57, Chris Jericho 76, Nick Nemeth and Flying in Performance, El Generico in Performance, Jericho and Flying in Performance, 62C. Not bad. CM Punk and Chris Jericho are backstage. So CM Punk finds Chris Jericho backstage after the match and he just starts beating the living shit out of him. Then, the road agents and stuff like Tommy Dream and all that, find them and pull them apart again. Second time tonight. As we head into the main event, which is only a 51D+. In a decent match, OVE defeats Magnus, Cobb, and the Briscoes in a cage match from 23-12 when Madman Fulton defeat Jeff Cobb by pinfall. Sammy Callan 58, Dave Chris 44, Jake Chris 43, Madman Fulton 29, Jeff Cobb 47, Mark Briscoe 54, Jay Briscoe 59, Magnus 50. Jay and Rumble. We need to get some things cleared up for Bound for Glory because we're going to be doing the rematches. Everyone thought I'd drop that. No. I don't drop things. I don't do that. I'm not that sort of person. So yes, the Briscoes will be taking on Ohio versus everything in Dave and Jake Chris live on pay-per-view on the Impact Plus website against the Briscoes in 2 weeks' time. And Jeff Cobb will have to face Madman Fulton again. Because that's kind of what I brought them in for. So until after Bound for Glory, that is their goal. Man. Fulton. 51D+, not bad. Let's go to the next segment, which is our post-show match. In a decent post-show match, Bill Goldberg, Cody Rhodes, and Eli Drake defeat Jay Lethal, Kenny Omega, and RVD. When Eli Drake defeated Rob Van Dam by pin for the Gravy Train. Eli Drake 39, Cody Rhodes 52, Bill Goldberg 47, RVD 38, Kenny Omega 62, and Lethal 64. Eli Drake in performance. That's where we end tonight's show. 56 C-, increased our popularity in 44 regions. I can't complain with that because our popularity is lower than that. There's another good show. We'll see you guys next week for another edition of Impact Wrestling Weekly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Ring of Honor in 1970s. Thanks for watching.